Well, my name is Peter Mehit, and I have a company called Custom Business Planning and Solutions. We help people write business plans either for funding or to organize their businesses better. We help them source funding either from banks or from venture capitalists or from friends and family even. And we also help them organize their businesses so they can do the work in less steps with less people, freeing those people up to do other work or, sadly, sometimes letting them go. But it's for the benefit of the business, makes them more efficient. We started in 2004. My background, I worked high-value outsourcing for a computer sciences corporation. So I got really good at going into businesses, breaking down how they ran, finding places they could improve and make better money. And so we decided to go into that as a business in 2004 when I literally was on a plane flying out of New York realizing that I'd just taken 1,000 jobs and given them to India and not being able to live with that anymore. So I said, what I want to do is I want to go out and help people in America, American businesses, to build American jobs and to build American wealth. So I got into this to help American business, and there really is no business where they hire me or anybody else or go to your organization. They need the help because nobody's good at everything. So that's why we got started. Well, my spirit as an entrepreneur has pretty much been, holy cow, what have I done the entire time? But now, 8 years into it, I'm pretty much worthless as an employee because of the freedom not only of being able to do what I want to do and bring other people along and have a really great experience, but also the ability to tell the truth to my customers, to my employees, to be able not to be beholden to interest has been really important to me. And I think that's in a lot of respects why entrepreneurs get involved in becoming entrepreneurs, is because it gives them the freedom to do the right thing, to do the things they need to do. Most of the entrepreneurs that I see, money is really secondary. It's really, I've got this really great idea, it needs to be out there, I'm going to spearhead that getting out there, and really great things are going to happen because of that. And then the money is kind of like an afterthought. And what we do is say, well, no, the money's important too, so you got to hang on to your company, you've got to meet your own goals, you've got to be able to do the things you need to do to make your life whole. And so that's where we come in to help them do that planning, not personal financial plan, but the business plan, to make sure they can hang on to enough of the business so when they sell it or it goes public, they've got enough stake that it made it worth their while to take the journey and made it worth their while so that they can start another one. Because most entrepreneurs, as you know, do one right after the other. So the thing that's most important about culture is that you do have to have a fit. And if you don't have a fit where people don't see at least a relatively same worldview, you've got to have good, open communications where people feel like they can say what they really think. A lot of times in organizations, weight gets pushed around to people who have the most important positions or the people who are financing the business. And in reality, you're in a very small lifeboat as an entrepreneur. Everybody's got to be able to say, hey, there's a wave coming, or there's a hole in the boat, or we shouldn't be going that direction. And if you cut off those lanes of communication, then you're going to be in real trouble. The other side of the coin is, if you have too homogenous of a culture, you get into groupthink, and you can get yourself in trouble really quickly that way because nobody's looking outside the boat. So it's a really fine balance. I think you need a little dissension. I think you need people that kind of rub the group the wrong way to get them to do the right thing and get them to see things they may not want to see. But the most important thing is all that communication, that as a leader, if you're the CEO or the leader or the founder of a company, you need to be an honest broker that your team feels they can come to you and get a fair hearing when things get contentious, because in business, it will get contentious from time to time. Becoming an entrepreneur, I'm going to date myself, which a lot of people say that's the only way you can get a date, but it's Indiana Jones. It's every adventure movie you ever want to be in, because right at the time, really any Spielberg movie, because the hallmark of a Spielberg movie is just when you think everything's calmed down is when the really scary stuff starts. That's what it's like to be an entrepreneur. Just when you're making payroll regularly, your biggest company will drop out. Just when things are going good for your product, all of a sudden you get an infringement comes in from the side. So it's a never-ending thing, and I think that there's been so many challenges that I think the real thing is you get good at handling challenges. You expect them to come. Like, for example, I was in a startup company that manufactured a consumer product, and we were a direct-to-TV, selling ads on the TV, and we're going to go direct to retail from there. And we got all of the units back from China, and the tolerance stack up on this part, it was a door lock, was bad. They jammed, they all locked up. And we had committed to these television commercials. We had to make products to sell them. So we finally had to scramble and make deals with local vendors to make the parts. We assembled them in the back part of our office and built them because the orders were coming through on the phone. So we're there all night building these locks, testing them, making sure they work, because we have really 6 or 8 weeks to get them out. I forget what it is under the FTC. So we got to make these things happen. And when you're an employee, you don't think like that. You say, wow, it's 5:30. Wow, the boss has got a problem. When you're an owner, doesn't matter. Clock never stops. But on the other side of that, we were so tight as a team, having weathered that, that the next little obstacles, some of them even bigger than that one, no problem, we can deal with that. So the real thing that's beautiful about becoming an entrepreneur is really beautiful about becoming one, and it's not for everybody, is you're going to be such a different person on the other side of it. The things that shatter you now are going to be nothing. And that's why it's a tough trip, but it's worth it. And obstacles are, after a while you realize they're all in your head. There's none of them out there that are too big for you to fix. What it is it's the 1 or 2 people that say, hey, I've got a great idea and I want to make this happen. And they're willing to put their houses on the line, they're willing to quit their jobs, they're willing to take the vow of poverty, drive a beat up old car just to get it to happen. Those are the heroes. Those are the people, if we're going to be saved, are going to save America. It's not the multinationals. None of these people have already got money. It's going to be people that come up with the next great idea, the next great thing, and they're doing it in their garage, and they don't need our help. They need our support, which is a different thing. They need money, they need infrastructure, they need access, they need doors opened. But they don't need pity and they don't need help. They just need support. And so my job in my business is to find those people wherever I can and support them, because I'm an old guy now and I got a lot of sins to account for. And so I want to make sure that I do enough good karma that wherever I go in the great beyond, I'm not a dog catcher for all eternity. So I focus on those people. They're what I live for. And when I find them, I don't let go of them. Our clients, we've had them forever, a lot of them. And it's a great thing. It's a great feeling to be here. And like I said, I'm ruined as an employee. Now I can't do it. And I'm looking for like-minded revolutionaries to go out and change this world. So that's what I do. If you're a startup and you're looking for funding, you're looking for a business plan, you may not even understand what it is you want to do yet. You just kind of got an idea. You call us, and we'll do a free consultation, see if there's something we can do for you, something we can do together. We can hook you up with a lot of different people that we work with, and really find out if your idea's got legs. And if it's got legs, then we can help you walk that down to the path where you can find angel funding, help you figure out how to get it friends and family funding. If you qualify for bank, we can get you in a bank. But help you understand what that business can do. And we have all kinds of different plans we can help, so it doesn't matter how much money you have or don't have. Check out our website, www.custombps.com. And that's where we are, and we're waiting to hear from you.